Kevin never imagined his life would change with one phone call. His friend Tucker called him urging him to check his old crypto wallet. When Kevin saw his wallet online, he was shocked. The number on the screen was beyond calculation. Orion Coin, his old crypto investment, had skyrocketed in value. The same crypto investment that was once the reason for his grandfather to throw him out of his wealthy family as he wasted his entire inheritance on it. And now, in an instant, Kevin was the richest man in the city, maybe even the world. Despite his newfound wealth, Kevin kept it a secret. He lived humbly with his wife, Lily, doing chores, riding his old bike so she could use the car, and enduring the judgment of her mother, Dorothy. Dorothy had never liked him. She constantly reminded him that Lily could have married anyone, questioning why her successful daughter chose a man with no money or career. Kevin bit his tongue, promising her that one day he would prove his worth. Lily's best friend, Rachel, was no kinder. She ridiculed Kevin, calling him a burden, comparing him to a washed-up version of his past self. Lily defended him, but her frustration was clear. She missed the man she had first fallen for, the confident, charming version of Kevin. Their relationship was strained, and the romance between them was slipping away. Lily told Rachel that her company was in trouble. A financial mistake had left them owing $7 million, and though an investor had covered $3 million, she still needed to find $4 million more within a week. Kevin was eavesdropping Lily's conversation with Rachel about how she feels about him and her financial trouble at her company, and wanted to tell her he could help. But fate had other plans. His estranged grandfather reached out for the first time in years. The powerful and wealthy Williams family had gone bankrupt, and now the same man who had disowned Kevin was begging for help. Orion Coin had made Kevin richer than he ever dreamed, and now his grandfather wanted him back. The offer was tempting, but Kevin wasn't sure if he could forgive the past. Determined to reclaim his confidence, Kevin made a decision. He would no longer let others look down on him. He would rebuild himself, not just for Lily, but for his own pride. So he told his wife Lily that he could help her company, but Rachel made fun of him for even offering to help, and Lily couldn't believe him. The next morning, Kevin drove Lily to work on his bike, watching her as she struggled under the weight of her failing company. She blamed herself, even though it wasn't her fault. Kevin wanted to fix everything, but he knew that words wouldn't be enough. Action was what mattered. As he dropped his wife to her office, he encountered her colleague, a wealthy businessman, Bradley, who was flirting with Lily in front of him. Bradley presented Lily with an expensive-looking necklace, but Kevin instantly recognized it as a fake. In one swift move, he shattered Bradley's attempt to impress his wife, exposing the lie. But instead of thanking him, Lily was furious. Bradley was a key investor in her company. Kevin apologized to Bradley as his wife's demand, but he also warned Bradley, asking him to stay away from Lily. That afternoon, he made his way to his grandfather's estate, where Kevin laid down his conditions on behalf of saving the family. He wanted a real dream lover's necklace delivered to Lily in secret, and for Bradley to be fired from his position. His grandfather agreed, impressed by Kevin's newfound confidence. The deal was sealed. Kevin would take over Williams Media, the most powerful entertainment company in America. He would be its new leader, building an empire of his own. Just then, Lily called Kevin and apologized for how she had treated Kevin earlier, but he brushed it off, understanding her stress. She asked him to pick up a suit for dinner with her family that night, hoping he could make a good impression. Kevin promised he would. Later, Dorothy continued to further humiliate Kevin, questioning why he and Lily had no children even after 2 years of marriage. She hinted that Kevin should get tested for fertility issues, further insulting him. Frustrated, he walked away. That evening, he met up with his old friend Tucker at his college reunion party. At the reunion, he saw Brittany, a former college queen who had become a celebrity. She bragged about signing a contract with Williams Media, unaware that Kevin now owned the company. She mocked his appearance, but Kevin only smirked. She had no idea who she was talking to. Lily had just finished work when her mother, Dorothy, came to her office to pick her up. She had brought a stranger with her, a delivery man who insisted he had to personally hand over a package. The moment Lily opened the box, she gasped. Inside was a dream lover's necklace, one of the rarest and most expensive pieces of jewelry in the world. Dorothy, ever the enthusiast, urged her daughter to try it on. Lily hesitated. The necklace was an extravagant gift, and she could only think of one person who might have sent it, Bradley Smith. But if it really was from Bradley, Kevin would never forgive her for accepting it. But as Dorothy insisted, she accepted it. At home, while getting ready for family dinner, Lily stood in front of the mirror, wearing the necklace. As her fingers brushed against the rare stone, a realization dawned on her. She had spent so long clinging to her relationship with Kevin, trying to make it work, that she had forgotten what it felt like to be seen and valued. In that fleeting moment, she resolved to end things with Kevin that very night. But that resolution faded the moment Kevin appeared dressed in a perfectly tailored suit. He looked more handsome than she had ever seen him. In that moment, she forgot all her doubts. At the dinner, Lily was reunited with her cousin, Jason, whose sharp tongue wasted no time in mocking Kevin's choice of attire. Jason, ever the show-off, flaunted his own $20,000 suit and ridiculed Kevin's gift-bought ensemble. Just then, the Jones family matriarch, Grandma Joan, entered the room. A woman of iron will and sharp business acumen, she wasted no time in making an announcement that Williams Media had a new CEO, and the first person who could successfully form a partnership would be rewarded handsomely. Lily confidently mentioned her connection to Bradley Smith, who was on the board of Williams Media. Grandma Joan, however, entrusted the task to Jason instead. Lily was disappointed, but Kevin comforted her, telling her that Jason had no chance of closing the deal, as Lily was far more capable. In the morning, Lily noticed something different about Kevin. He had changed, but in a way she couldn't quite put into words. She asked him about it, but before Kevin could fully explain, his phone rang. The sudden interruption left Lily uneasy. Was he hiding something? Was there another woman? Later that day, Kevin, on his way to his first day as a CEO of Williams Media, found himself in an unexpected altercation when Brittany, the college diva, crashed into his bike and started blaming Kevin, assuming he was the security guard there. When an assistant arrived and attempted to fire Kevin on the spot, it was only then that the manager there revealed Kevin's true identity. He was the new CEO of Williams Corporation. Brittany and the assistant were stunned. Kevin had endured years of belittlement and humiliation, but now the tables had turned. He stepped into his office, fully embracing his role as the head of the company. Meanwhile, Jason was furious after being banned from Williams Media, as per Kevin's order. But Jason had no idea what he had done wrong. Grandma Joan was disappointed, but as Jason begrudgingly admitted that Lily had the better chance of securing the deal, Grandma put Lily in charge of the deal that she secured the very next day. That night, Lily's friend Rachel arrived unannounced, bringing wine and concerns about Lily's relationship. Just then, Kevin joined them, and without a warning, he offered to cover Lily's financial troubles, $4 million. Rachel was in disbelief. He presented her with a credit card linked to an account under her name with the account balance of $4 million. Lily demanded answers. Where had he suddenly gotten that kind of money? Kevin hesitantly told her the truth that he is the heir of a gifted entrepreneur, but she didn't believe him and just requested him to stay away from any troubles. A few days later, she went out with Kevin to celebrate securing the deal with Williams Media. She confronted him again, and though Kevin dodged her questions, thinking she wouldn't believe him anyway, a phone notification suddenly interrupted their conversation. Grandma Joan had found out about the deal, and she was throwing a party in Lily's honor. At the gathering, Grandma Joan made a grand speech, attributing much of the success to Jason, despite Lily being the one to close the deal. Lily was disappointed while Jason kept attempting to push Kevin aside, but Kevin refused to budge. Then a guest at the party spotted Lily's necklace and immediately recognized its rarity. She told Lily that it was the real thing. This revelation sent a chill down Lily's spine. If the necklace was genuine, then Bradley hadn't been the one to send it. But if not him, then who? Determined to get to the bottom of it, Lily called Bradley directly. To her shock, he dismissed her, stating that he had never sent her an authentic Dream Lover's necklace. He had only given her a fake one that Kevin had broken. Lily's world began to spin. If the necklace wasn't from Bradley, then that could only mean one thing. Kevin had been the one who gifted it to her. But how? Did Lily really not know her husband at all? Has he been lying to her from the beginning? With questions running through her mind, furious, she went to her lying husband and threw her drink on his face in front of everyone.
Please subscribe to the Pocket FM YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Check out our channel for more such exciting shows.